Hey there, Aries. Welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. Welcome to your timeless reading. When you're watching this is when it's relevant. This is probably for the next, 30 days or relevant energies. It's called relevant Aries because this is whether you're looking at your Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries rising, Aries midhaven, Aries sunburn, Aries sunset, Aries whatever you got going on with your Aries. If you want to see what's going on there and how it's affecting things at this moment, this is where it's relevant. So we're going to be looking at several categories, so sit tight. We're going to be looking at your general guidance, your general money guidance, general career guidance, business guidance, as in if you have your own business, what you can do to go towards more money, more sales. And then we're going to look at love guidance. We're going to look at each element, action towards you in romance, and your guidance towards that element. So this is a loaded reading. Tag your friends, tag your kids. We're going to go ahead and start with the general guidance. What is the general guidance you have for the Aries watching this at this particular point in time, Spirit? If you would like to timestamp this in the description box, you can. I won't be, just because I think it's all relevant. So this is awesome energy for you, Aries, at this particular point in time. I love this for you. I really actually love this for you. You have card number 48, poised. 48, the number could be important to you. 12 could be important to you. 3 could be important to you. 2 could be important to you. 4, 8 could be important to you. 4 is a very Aries thing. Aries to me is predominantly April, and the 8th of April is a very important day for me in my life. So 48 is giving major Arian vibes, and I love this for you guys. So poised is a message also about being ready. Aries stays ready. You know, if Aries is exalted, Aries stays ready. There's many Aries who their Aries can be not decapitated, but just de-exalted. It's not in its best, right? De-escalate, whatever. Anyway, this is giving Aries exalted Aries. This is poised. Poised is again an energy about being ready. This is not about getting ready. It's about staying ready. It's also about getting ready for those Aries who need to hear that message. But I feel like for the Aries that I'm speaking to an exalted bunch, a bunch where you've been getting ready and you are ready for something that's coming up, and you're going to be thanking your lucky stars that you started preparing earlier. It's giving Noah's Ark. Like, I don't know if Noah was an Aries. Okay. All right. But it's definitely giving me Noah's Ark energy where someone has been moving in a certain way. It hasn't been making sense, right? It hasn't been making sense, but you've been doing it anyway. And you're like, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I'm enjoying it, right? Like, that's the reason you're giving yourself, I'm enjoying it, 0330. And there's going to come a time where that information that you've been picking up on, that thing you've been doing, that thing you've been indulging in, that thing is now coming to the forefront. You're now going to see, oh my goodness, this is why God was pushing me in this direction. This is why my spirit was moving me here, because there's something here for me. And I think this is it. So poise is an amazing message for you, Aries. And it is a fantastic time for you to be in your power, in your true Aryan form of being ready, being confident, and being in that shit. All right. I love this for you. We're going to go ahead and move on to your career guidance. Yeah. Okay. What is the career guidance, Spirit, for Aries at this time? Actually, no. So let's look at your general money guidance, like general money energy. General guidance for money, like going towards more money. I love this. Like, you are really in your bag. You are really in your energy at this particular point in time, Aries, wherever this Aries sits for you. this building blocks is amazing. You are building. So if, in addition to that general message, right, if we go back to it, if there's some opportunities, you're ready for it. Take that leap, get in that yang energy and go for it. Initiate those conversations, start talking to people, get in that confidence energy. When it comes to your money, right, the guidance when it comes to your money, and again, I'm not an official blah, blah, blah. Just if you want to take it, this is, just cute. Building blocks is good. Start, I think, I don't know. There's something here about saving money and spending money. So this could be you spending to save. So this is giving investments, right? So if there's something that you need to invest, maybe it's something with blocks. I don't know if Roblox is something. Please don't quote me on that at all. This is just use your own resonation. Let this resonate for you how it's gonna, and let it move you in your own sovereignty. But there's something here about maybe even some type of NFT, some type of digital something, some type of investing that could be wise for you, which is you spending and also saving, right? It's you investing, which is going to make your money go up. So I don't know if this is investing in a person, investing in some type of digital art, or some type of, there's digital here. Like digital is, that's so crazy. Digital is important. We have 28 is important. Maybe when you're 20 years old, or the things that you want to accomplish when you're 28, or the 28th of the month. Something happened on the 28th of some month, could be February or any month really, or 2 and 8. We have another 8 here for the Aries energy. That could be important to you when it comes to your money. There's 2 plus 8 is 10. So there's something that's coming to a completion and also starting over, which is definitely this dual energy I'm getting of like saving and spending, right? Starting over and also ending something simultaneously. So there's an energy here for you when it comes to your money and going towards money. That's about you spending, you using money, you putting money somewhere that's going to make you more money somehow. So if this is you investing in someone, something, that could be something of value. This could also be you putting a down payment on something that is going to be an investment in your future, right? If it's about you investing in, I don't know, a car, a company, and you may not see immediate gains, it's like, this is a good thing that it's letting you know that it will give you something in the future. So I was listening to a story earlier today where someone made an investment in something, and it was a lot of money, but it allowed them to do so much more, right? The mind opened up to even more possibilities than were there prior to spending that money and, purchasing that thing. So, and also for some of you, there's something here about something you've been investing in giving back to you, or you taking something from it, you benefiting from that. So either way, there's a benefit from you having spent your money in the past, or there's a benefit to you now investing in something that is going to benefit you sometimes immediately, or even as you go along in like the year or something. So the guidebook says, own your dream, turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. It's saying you have everything you need, and you really do, Aries. Like, you're poised. This energy is so lit for Aries. I freaking love it. Like, you're really, really good at this time. Your creativity is divinely inspired, and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. And there's something that I feel like I'm definitely speaking to Aries who have something that's been cooking. And when it comes to your money going up, your money will be going up. It's almost like what you've been building is now supporting you, right? So allow it and spend wisely, but it's also like have fun in what you're spending. I think there's dividends coming in here for you. And you deserve it. And if there's a way for you to get dividends by putting some money up front now, it's sort of, if this resonates, again, I am not a financial advisor, but if it resonates, then this guides you towards something, have at it. So now we're going to go into career guidance. And then we're going to go into business guidance. So for those in careers, for those who are employed or unemployed, what is the career guidance for the Aries watching this. So we have detox your friendships. That's coming out. I'm going to say get some new friends. Okay. There's something here about your circle of trust. Okay. I don't know. There's something here about your circle. So I'm getting twofold messages here. I'm getting you're in your love life, in your world. If you've been distancing yourself from the people in your life that care about you and that you care about, get back in touch with them, because you might be missing opportunities that your career needs. All right, get in touch with them, touch with your base of people. If this is to do with work, reach out to your old clients, ask them how they're doing. This is giving business. Don't give them a sale or anything. Just sort of, say, hey, checking in on you. I'm recording this at the new year. How's the new year going? I know we're a month in. Again, if you're watching this when I'm recording it, that's the big event that's happened. If there are other events that are relevant to your business or that you remember about certain clients, it might be good for you to sort of go through that clientele list and see, I enjoyed working with this person. I want to see how they're doing, like connecting as people. This isn't to say connect with every single client, because there's some that maybe you didn't, right, in your career. If it's even old coworkers that you used to work with, if you're not, at higher levels of employment, just saying, hey, I feel like this is about reaching out to relevant people. And by relevant, I mean people that felt good. Okay, this isn't about reaching out to people that there's bad blood with or there was bad blood. No, I feel like for that, detox from that. If you're in a world where you don't like your coworkers, try to reach out to people who used to be a good time, right? And that's a way for you to detox the people that may not be giving you the best energies. Also, this is detoxing maybe what you watch in career. If people around you are saying, oh, the job market is bad, things are bad, you won't get that job, or this company is bad, XYZ, that information is really useful. But there's something here about almost you not isolating, but you trusting your own inner guidance to move how you're going to move and form your own opinions, as opposed to being told what opinions to have. You feel me? So there's something about that where the people who are in your ear, it's about enhancing certain people in your ear and decreasing others in your ear. If you're someone who's finding yourself more of a loner, it's definitely giving find people, communities that make sense for you, because that may help your career. Find clients that make sense for you, in your business that may help your career, or just even making friends with people. I've had clients in my own business. Again, it's really giving business, but I've had clients in my own business who I've found just by talking to them randomly. But yeah, that's what it's giving for career as well. Like, fraternizing with people. If this is coworkers at work, it says be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Exactly what I'm basically saying. And I think also clear your own perceptions of people too. I want to say with this showing up in the reverse, your own perceptions about people might be staining how you see them. Try to refresh how you think about people and approach them from the new way of seeing them, a new way of seeing them, and not the way that you've always perceived them, if that makes sense, right? If you see someone as a complainer, then you're going to approach them as a complainer. If you see them as just a fresh person, then you might, even your approach with them will not reinforce that complaination. Even within yourself too, right? Like, how are you approaching people? That's basically what I'm saying. Like, how are you approaching people? What are your perceptions, and how are they coloring those interactions in your career, right? Are you approaching people going, oh, they're not going to buy, or they're a big fish, or they're a small fish? Maybe reorient that and and do it differently. So when it comes to my business people, here, your message is obstacles and blocks are lifted. Fucking love that for you, my business people. There is something really beautiful happening in Aries energy right now. Like, Aries energy is litty, and I love that for you, baby. It says all your good personal work and positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. Okay, I don't understand what I just read. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Hallelujah. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So for you, Aries, in business, this is basically spirit being like, you're good. You're good. You're goody. Stay positive. Know and trust that blocks are being lifted. So as you're walking every day, every step you take, as you're taking your bath and you're cleaning yourself, you're saying blocks are lifted. With each, brush on my body, blocks are lifted. Obstacles are moved. Things are moving forward. I can see things moving and clearing my path. Like if you need to do something, being an Aries, if you need to do something, burn something, think of it like that, because this is happening anyway, but I'm giving you a little sister tip. As you're eating blessings, right? This is nutrients for my body. This is nutrients for my business. As you're taking in, like things like that, these sort of like affirmations and beautiful sort of like rituals that I like to do every so often, are going to help you just mentally prepare for the fact that, and to notice more of the obstacles being lifted. So for you, Aries, it's more of a message in your business guidance that things are moving, right? The blocks that have been on your business, you've hit a rise. You're hitting a rise, and like trust them. So if you're in Aries where things have been going well and you're like waiting for the other shoe to fall, try not to do that, because obstacles are being lifted. This is real. Believe it. I'm going to end that there because I don't think I need to go much further. That was really just spirit being like, baby girl, call everybody girl. Things are being lifted. All right, so let's look at your love guidance. I think we'll use the romance angels for this. Let's see how they go. Aries, love guidance for Aries at this time. In general, to find love, to go towards love, romantic love, reconciliation in reverse. It's giving, don't rush. Okay, I'm gonna say that it's definitely giving, don't rush. It's giving, don't force, don't cajole. I am feeling this energy in the upright. Sorry, that bitch got thirsty. I feel like when it comes to love, don't rush. Don't rush harmony. Don't rush peace. Don't rush things. I think sometimes we do want things to be what we want them to be, and fire burns, right? Aries is really fiery to me, as I know Aries, and there is purpose to the lull. There's purpose to a dip. There's purpose to silence. There's purpose to things not being as we would want them to be, when we want them to be, what we want. So with this reconciliation in reverse, someone from your past is returning to your life in reverse. It feels like maybe if you're wanting to reconcile with somebody, if you're wanting to patch things up with someone, allow it to be slow. Like take your time with it, and allow it to take its time, because if there has been a wounding, or if there's some things that need to be done here, time is your friend. It may feel like your enemy, but time is your friend. Any further guidance here in love for Aries? Deep knowing. And I think you know that. I think you know that whatever's going on here in your love life, whatever situation you're dealing with, single, relationship, situationship, etc., it should take its time. It should be slower. You know that you know that you know something about this relationship, right? Something about your love life, something about where you're going to end up. You know that. Trust that. Stand in that. I think you know it's going to be good for you overall, whatever your love life overall like thing is going to be. So trust that, and don't, because when we rush something, and I'm speaking to myself here, Aries, when we rush something, we are essentially expressing doubt that that thing is for us, right? We're expressing doubt that it's not going to be there. So don't rush whatever this love dynamic is in your world. Don't rush your singlehood. Don't rush your relationship to heal. Don't rush your situationship to heal or to reconcile or to come together. The space has a message. The space has a healing. The space has a gift in it, and let that gift come to you. You know that you know that you know that's what's yours is going to be yours, that what's going to be is going to be. And so try to relax into that energy of like, okay, I know it, I trust it, I trust life. Maybe you don't, but try to trust it, try to let go of them reins, baby girl. I call everybody girl. And see what comes of it. All right. So next, what we're gonna do is get into the each sign action and each element's action towards you and your guidance towards them. So we're gonna zoom out. All right, I don't like that. That's like up there. I hate that. That's annoying. So we're gonna deal with air signs right now. We're gonna go look into what the action of the air sign is going to be towards you, and then we're going to look at your guidance towards the air sign. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And we're going to get onto that good guy. If you're an Aries, or you have Aries in a relevant sign that you're checking it for, let me know if you're an Aries sun. Love my Aries sun as a Libra. Gang, that's my partner. But it's also very important people in my life are Aries, and so I love this for you guys. What is the action that the air sign is going to take towards the Aries? So we have the Five of Wands. Woof, we have a lot of energies here actually, so I will take them all. I have a soft spot for Aries, you guys. I really do, and I love air signs, so don't tell the other signs that we took all this energy. Some people think more cards is more, and more is just more sometimes. All right. Anyway, this isn't pretty. It's not pretty. The World in reverse, the Five of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot. Crazy. So there's a butting of heads here between the air sign and the Aries. So when it comes to the air sign's actions towards you, Aries, in true air fashion, my girls, I call everybody girl, are thinking, okay, we have two sword energies. We've got movement energies, two of them. We've got doubting energies with the World in reverse, doubting energies with the Two of Swords. There's doubting, there's thinking, there's blocked movement, there's just conflict. So what I'm seeing here is the air sign is in a tizzy over you, okay? The air sign is in a tizzy over you when it comes to love. They're upset. I'm getting upset. They're getting conflicted. They don't quite know what to say. They don't want to say the wrong thing. They're not done, but they're trying to figure out for themselves if they are done. Okay? They don't know what to say. They're of two minds. They don't know if they should say something to you or keep things to themselves, or if they should say something now or say something later. It feels like the air sign has something to say. It feels like the air sign has something on their chest, and they're still trying to figure out what that is. With this Five of Wands, it's giving conflict, okay? It's giving internal conflict and also external conflict. They either don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to approach this subject to say whatever it is that they need to say to you. And so for now, you're going to be in a bit more of a limbo space because there's no action being taken here outwardly. But this air sign is definitely experiencing a very personal tornado as it relates to you and you all's connection. So I'm going to see what your guidance is towards this air sign. Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So listen, if this air sign is someone that you care about, it might be, I'm not telling you what to do, but if oh, okay, it's reminding me of the guidance in the reconciliation reverse, right? It's almost going against it, but I think not. I think this could be, if you've been in a tizzy, and if this is getting to each other at the bottom of the deck. At the top we have wedding in reverse, flirt in reverse, let your friends help you. If there's an air sign that you're dealing with here, I'm gonna say that looking at this, they're in a tizzy. Like, they're not okay. They're not okay, and they may want to just like book it. Okay. I would say here, the guidance here towards this connection with romantic feelings is to feel what you're feeling, right? Feel what you're feeling. If there's pride here on your end, put it to the side unless it's warranted, right? Pride is not bad. It's just when it's overly done, then that's when it gets in the way of some real stuff. But I feel like here your guidance, Aries, is to put your love and affection for this person first. I know. I feel very uncomfortable to say that. This air sign, what they might need from you, or even just the guidance that I'm getting here, is almost like, again, don't come for me. Okay, you use your own sovereign power to do what you gonna do. But if this was me reading for myself and I saw this guidance, what came to me intuitively was sending a message of like, hey, I care about you. I know that this is happening, but I want you to know that I care. I think, take your time in thinking about whatever it is you need to think about, and like really mean that, right? Give them the permission to take the time to figure themselves out. Let them know that you care, or that you're there, or let them know your own part, because I think that may help matters. So to me, this is saying with romantic feelings, approach them with love. Don't approach to say like, hey, let's bury the hatchet, because I really feel like this person needs to get these things off their chest once they know what the things are that they need to get off their chest. Okay. And I think it would help to facilitate that thought process by saying, hey, leading with love, right? Leading with, hey, I care about you. I think, maybe you're thinking this and that, but just know either way, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. Okay. Something, approaching them with love, really. So good luck with that, Aries. Good luck with that, baby. All right. We're going to go to fire. Aries and fire signs. This is fellow Aries, Sag, and Leo. Sagittarians and Leo. Okay. So what is the fire signs' actions towards Aries? This is more cards than I really wanted. I've really been out here. The World in reverse again. Cool. The Death, Wilds. Oh my god. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Everybody's in reverse except the Death. And the Five of Cups in reverse. So this fire energy in love also is not looking like they're really taking any action towards you. Yeah, they're not. With the Death and the World here, this person will feel like they want to let you go, and I think they've decided to like let you go, but it's not the most concrete decision either, because they're having second thoughts about it, right? I feel like they've decided to sort of like give up on something with you, right? If this isn't like end things, a relationship, it could be maybe there's a topic you guys are talking about, some type of topic you're talking about. Yeah. Some type of event, some type of thing that's going on in your world, and maybe it's not them giving up on you, maybe it's them giving up on that, but them having hard feelings about it and not feeling so good about it. They've decided to let go of something, whether that's you or just something adjacent to your dynamic. Like maybe you've said, I want a kid, and they're like, no, and then they're now like, yeah, fine, I'll give you kids, but like I feel sad about my life that's ending as a result of having kids, something like that. I don't know. So it could be like a matter, an issue, or the like. So either way, it feels like the fire sign has acquiesced or has given up on something, is letting go of something, but begrudgingly. It's not something that they really want to let go of. It's something not even that they really don't. I think it's just something that they've arrived to a point and are noticing that, dang, I have to let go of something. In the event that this is a single ship, a situation ship, or even maybe a relationship or something for some of you fire signs, there is something here about someone like, ending things in a way, but they don't want to, right? Like it's bittersweet, but it's almost like they've sort of come to that decision, but it is bittersweet because I think there's been a lot of investment here, or there used to be once upon a time and now there isn't anymore. Let's see what your guidance is to see what this is a little bit more with the fire sign. What is the Aries guidance towards the fire sign in love? Wedding in reverse. Letting them go. So I think for you guys as well, I'm not sure if there's someone moving here, if there's a new job, if there's someone who's risen up from the past. I don't know, because we have past life relationship here. Maybe this is something that's been going on. I don't know what this is necessarily, but it feels like there's history here. It feels bittersweet. So I don't want to say this is like there's been an argument. It's almost like maybe someone's moving, right? Someone's moving and the job is out of the country or out of the state, and it's like long distance. I don't think I can do that, and I don't think I can move. And it's like, well, at that point, you just break up, for those people who are breaking up. And I think for others of you, where the fire sign is letting go, your guidance is also to sort of let go of a certain commitment that you made, or really acknowledge the lack of commitment you have to something that involves them, right? So either way here, the fire sign towards you, their action is to let go of something. And your guidance towards them is to also loosen up on the commitment, right? Loosen up on a certain future that you may have thought, or getting real with yourself over the kind of future that you've been chasing with this person. That was deeper than I thought it would be. So next up, we are going to be looking at the earth signs. So Aries, if you are dealing with an earth energy here in love, what are the earth signs' actions towards you? The Seven of Swords. This is the Nine of Wands. Put it back. Baby, damn. The Hermit in reverse. We'll take them. The Strength. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. Fuck me, dude. God. Okay. Well, their actions, the earth signs' actions towards you, baby girl, I call everybody girl, are very swordsy. Okay? It's giving coming clean. All right. I feel like someone has been presenting with a false-ish mask. And I don't want to say a false mask. It's giving very false mask, but it could also be, in the best of scenarios, giving like pretending. Okay. Someone who's been pretending to feel one way, acting one way when they actually feel another. Right? I've done this before where a relationship was failing and I was acting like, hi, honey. And it's like, bitch, I'm mad at this motherfucker. Okay. That's like the best of this. But this could be nefarious, right? This could be even some manipulation. I think this person was putting on some type of mask, a mask that they're used to wearing, a mask that they pulled out, that they used to wear at some point in their life, in an attempt to hide and masquerade in some type of way. And no, it's not working anymore. I think they saw that this is not working anymore. Their actions towards you are to come clean with what they've been thinking, what they've been feeling, how they've been feeling. And I think, I don't want to say it's going to be volatile, but I think you may be taken aback. You may be surprised by the depth with which this person has been feeling or doing what they've been doing. Like what's really been going on, what's really been beneath the surface. This is what it's giving me. It's telling me that someone has been lying about how they feel about something and they've been holding back and they're about to come clean because they just can't anymore. The pain is too much. The repercussions are too much, and they reached a moment, a come to Jesus moment of like, why am I doing this? Like, I don't have to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. The pain of telling Aries what's going on is so much easier and will be so much less painful than continuing as I've been going. This is pressure valve release. What's your guidance towards them? Shit. Honeymoon in reverse. Yeah, the honeymoon is over. I think your guidance here is to see the reality of this person. That's your guidance towards them, to be open to the reality of them. And the honeymoon is over, right? However way that you've been experiencing this person, they've been hiding how they've been really feeling about something. And you would be wise to pay attention to what they say, what they do, and how they tell you what's going on, right? It will come in a heightened form, but that's because of how long they've been doing it and maybe where that type of energy was once born, like where they developed this mask and it all coming down. I'm going to pull extra guidance for you here. The tribe and time to go. Okay, well, I don't know. The tribe is kind of wild. Then we have new life, and if you cut the deck, it's yang in reverse and blah, blah, blah. So I feel like with the tribe, it's about community. So this to me is saying listen to them, understand where they're coming from, try to open up your mind to understand where they're coming from. And with time to go, if you guys need to take a break, right? You're guided to take some time to think about the next step. So if this person presents a decision point, if this scenario with them presents a choice point, I would say your guidance here is to not choose immediately. No matter what, do not choose immediately. Pause first. Okay, say, okay, let me take some time to think about it, or let's take some time to think about this, right? Now that you've told me all these things, let's take some time apart to think about this. Let's reconvene in 4 to 5 days after we've thought about it, and then we can make a full-on decision as opposed to making a decision in the heat of the moment. I think that's where this is coming from. And also for you to think about yourself, right? Use that 4 to 5 days to think about, or use this time to think about what you need to think about as it relates to this dynamic. Okay? Whether you want to continue it, how it's been, what needs to be put in place for you to not have these things be hidden, whatever. All right. So let's move forward to water signs, Aries, and water signs in love. What are the actions of the water signs towards Aries in love? And then the guidance. What's the action? We have the Star. Okay. We have the Fool, which kind of feels in the upright to me, to be honest. The reverse, the upright, the reverse, sideways, sideways. Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, the High Priestess. Okay. Their actions towards you are to tell you something. With the Fool coming up in this sort of thingy, the water sign is ready to take a leap of faith and then also not ready to take the leap of faith. Okay. I feel like the water sign, here's the thing. It is a very strict conversation here. Here's a very one-sided thing. If you were dealing with somebody who is a water sign that can have kids, as in can get pregnant and whatever, this water sign will talk to you about having kids, especially if this is something that you two have been talking about, and they will air out their concerns. Okay? They will air out their concerns about being a mother, about childbirth, and about child rearing, your participation in it, their participation in it, the roles in it, and how life will change. And they want to get on the same page about how you two will do this thing. And I think they want to have a very hopeful conversation. Okay, they want to have a real conversation with you, High Priestess. The Star is going to come up with a hopeful way. As an Aries, we're going to check what your guidance is towards this, but I will say, do what you can to speak to this person, frankly. And by that, I mean, get in there with their concerns. Don't throw away their concerns. Actually address their concerns and actually be honest, because an honest conversation is what this person really wants to have. They don't want to hear what you think they want, what you think they want to hear. They want to hear the truth, because this is something that they're excited about, but they're also scared about. And so for them to move forward with you and having this baby in the future or now is going to be something that is, you want them to move forward with the Fool, right? Trusting this process with you. But with the Fool coming up in the reverse and sideways, this person almost wants to have personal assurances. And if they're going to bring their own personal assurances, I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think that you want to at least have it be known that we are bringing our personal assurances, that I'm going to make sure that these people are around to help me with this baby, because I don't trust that you're going to be there for me or us. And don't take it too personally. I think actually look at what they're saying, hear what they're saying as an Aries, and see how that's going to go. Okay, see what's actually realistic. Moving aside from that very specific story with the Page of Wands baby and all of these things, skating on thin ice. Moving aside, this water sign wants to have a conversation about something that they're really hopeful about, something that is new, a new era, a new phase of life. With the High Priestess, they don't know how things are going to be. I think they have a feeling, but they don't fully know how things are going to be. But they're hopeful, right? The Star was the first card that came out for you here. And the water sign here wants to take action towards you to give you a message of hope, to give you a message of, hey, we can do this, to give you a message of, we can do this together. I feel like this water sign will want to take on more of a role here. That's what one of the messages they may be telling you about, taking on more of a role for the better or for the worse, whatever that means, in a way to help. There's some type of dangerous situation here that I'm seeing with the Page of Wands, walking on stilts, on thin ice, etc. I think there's some concerns that this water sign wants to bring up with you, Aries. And, like I was saying in that very specific example, listen to them. I think it would be good to share plans and work as a team here, as opposed to having one bear more of a burden that is unnecessary. But this isn't to say that Aries should take on the burden. This isn't to say that the water sign should take on the burden. It's just, at least when we talk about the burden, we all know that there is a burden, and it's not something that's hidden underneath the surface, causing a ruckus in the ethereal energies. We don't need that. Give us guidance for the Aries here towards the water sign. Religious factors, right? I love religious factors. This is stunning energy, and also heart-to-heart conversations. Absolutely. Fuck yeah. This is love. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. We do have the High Priestess here. I think that water signs, for all that water signs are, there is some intuition here. With the High Priestess here, there is some intuition here. So again, what I was saying, Aries, here is, if your partner or whatever this water sign situationship or singleship or singles, I don't even know what to tell you. If you're asking about somebody's feelings, you can't be single doing that. I mean, you can. A relationship, whatever this is, however way it applies, listen to what this person is saying. Do not dismiss it. Do not say, I'll take care of it, I'll take care of it, I'll take care of it. Do not say, you got this, you got this, you got this. That is going to be nice to say, but it is dismissive of the actual issues. Whether they see it as dismissive or you see it as dismissive, saying, I got this, I can do it, or you can do it, you got this, it's not dismissive as it comes out your tongue, but it is realistically dismissive of the actual issues being brought up here with this on thin ice thing, skating on thin ice thing. The heart-to-heart conversations is about really genuinely getting in there, having those discussions, leaving no stone unturned to the best of your abilities, creating that muscle between the two of you in the dynamic and within yourself of having these serious conversations, of having these serious dynamics between you, giving them space to exist and to be attended to. You feel me? So this is going to be really good for you guys if you are able to. You may not solve it completely, but just a simple fact that you've taken them seriously. Not your person. Yes, your person, but their concerns and your concerns. That you guys have taken them seriously is a beautiful thing. It does wonders for this Fool and this energy and this Page of Wands. And this High Priestess, because now we're working on things together, not just separately or anything like that. All right. I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. And I'll see you next time. Let me know how this went for you. Bye.